I'm Ethan.
I'm Nate, and that's Connor.
Yep.
So I'm just anxious. I'm just very anxious.
It's okay.
bensound.com.
Wait,
Go
why
ahead.
didn't they not give medals?
You didn't get any?
Never mind. Oh no, I got medals. Let's see.
Alright, so
I don't know with this one.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me with this, but or you're probably not gonna be able to see it if you're an audio person, but
Oh no, I see it. I see it.
yeah. So this big San Juan Hill is like a little logo right there.
Yeah.
That is basically the varsity patch for people that have been on varsity, and then you got my name here because this is the one that I lettered in. Lettered basically means that I participated in a varsity sport. So you put the sport that you participated in right here, and then you put your name above it. This is all customized too. Just keep that in mind.
Sweet. Okay, that's good
Yeah.
that you got a jacket, and that's actually really cool. I wish I had a jacket.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
right
gosh.
here is the class year that I graduated. I won't show the full number unless you want to see it, which you
Oh
probably
wow.
can't.
2023.
This
Same
thing
year
right
as
here
us.
is says yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
But it's 2022.
So this thing right here, it says scholar athlete, so basically means I got a 3.5 GPA or higher. I believe I got like a 3.7 or something.
You got a 4.0.
But yeah. I didn't have a 4.0, I know that for sure.
Or is that during water polo?
Yeah, water polo, you have to have, I think you have to have a 4.0. I don't know. I don't remember. But here, you can see I put the American flag on it because I am an American athlete. I participate in American run sports, so I put the American flag right there. I put my last name right there, and then I got nothing else right here.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
I
yeah.
like that a lot. That's awesome.
I think I heard Connor ask why we don't get medals in varsity.
Yeah. Yeah.
The reason why I believe we don't is because it's not about if you beat like your fastest time, it's not really that important. But if you beat the school time, you will get your name on the wall or something like in a box or whatever.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, but I don't remember. But that's why they give out these little things for the patches, so you can put on your varsity jacket if you do get one. But
That's
yeah.
cool. Okay.
So have you ever won? Gotten first on any?
Whenever I was on JV, I would.
Yeah.
But yeah, whenever I went to do swim JV, that's the thing, because I was never really, I was always in between. So I was in JV and I was in varsity, so I would do both. But like for the league ones, right, the more important ones, they would put me in varsity because they needed me for the events, like just to get the points. If I do, like, say I would get third place, I would get the points for them. Like in league, I got, from what I remember, second place in the 100 breaststroke. That's what I think it was. And that's the thing, my split time was actually, because looking back, because I had my old records for my swim team, my club swimming, I had a 33. I had a 32nd for my 50 freestyle. It's way faster. It's a little bit faster now, but my 50 breaststroke's now 33, so it's just like looking back, I'm just like, huh, I was slow.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know if one of my times for doing, what's it called, a 50, like one lap.
One lap. Okay, so
yeah, like this is.
Okay, just look at this pool here. One. This is 25.
I cannot hear you.
Okay, so to get one. Okay, so one to get here is one lap. That's a 25 to go here and
Okay.
back.
One length of the
50
pool is
there.
25
Okay.
meters. The way back is
No,
50.
I get it now. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah,
I'm
thank
trying to
you.
explain
Or
to
I
should
just
be.
got it. So, one of my times for a 50, I think it was like back then when I was a freshman, it was like 41, something like that. I'm not sure. 41 when I was a freshman. When I was a freshman, like a little bit of a youngster, I was I got a 50. What's it called? Yeah, 50. Crap. Brain fart again. Oh, 21 seconds for 50. But now, I actually got 20... what was it, 27, 26? I can't tell.
21 seconds for
Yeah,
a 50 freestyle.
no way you got 21 seconds.
21.
That's our school record.
Really? Okay, in that case,
Yeah.
that's not 20. Oh no, I'm getting confused.
You probably
with
got, like,
something else. Whoops. my bad.
28 or something like that.
I think that
No, I think it was. Oh, it's third. No, I think I know.
It was-
It's 31. Yeah, 31. I was gonna
It
say
was-
yes.
it was. I remember it was the first time we did like our races. It was like it was like an inter squad meet, so our team would just race each other. So the team would just get the times. I remember. I think it was that the computer like it started late. That's what I remember because I remember this whole conversation with me and you talking. It was like, yeah, I got a 21 second on my 50 freestyle. And I'm just it was like, how did you get that? It's like,
Oh, I remember.
Do you remember that one
Okay.
time that the clock was
Oh.
wrong on mine? Like for my 50? I got 21.5 seconds on the 50 free.
you beat our record. Our school record.
No.
21.6. Right?
It was a mistake on the stopwatch. My time was like 23 or 24, but it was so wrong that I got like 21 seconds.
23.
Oh wow, there's no way. Or maybe I don't know.
How'd you get 23?
Wait,
No,
It was a sprint.
Nathan?
Do you know how fast a 23 is?
I don't know, it's like some 24, somewhere around there.
Because a 23, if you blink, you'll miss it.
Whoa. Oh.
Because okay, so it takes 10 seconds to get down there. It takes 11 seconds to get back.
Yeah.
Or no.
Yeah.
Like 13 seconds to get down, like 11 to get back or something. I don't know the math, but just keep that in mind because it's a split time. That's what I'm saying is like, if you blink, you're gonna miss it.
Blink.
I don't know.
Like
The time was
It's
really
like-
wrong.
like-
Mine. That's all I know.
It doesn't
yeah,
matter.
I guess there is no. Yeah, I don't think there's no way I got 21 seconds. But
Yeah.
I was pretty excited at first when I noticed. I was like, "Yo, guys, I got 21 seconds!" And
Yeah,
but I guess it wasn't because the stupid timer lied to me. So, oh, is it cool if I can actually tell? Is it cool if I could tell you something that there's one funny moment that happened in one of
go for it.
yeah. So one of the maybe recent, I don't know, but I remember one of the meets we did, like the competitions, when it was my turn and when everybody was like all getting ready in their what's this thing that you get on top and then you kind of like get ready to like
Block.
dive and then kind of like start swimming. Block.
Block.
I think that's what it's called,
Yeah.
right? Block.
Yeah.
While everyone like 11 or my heart's pounding for some reason. I talk too much. While there was 11 people or 12 people in the block, when I was getting ready on my block, getting ready, about to dive, as soon as everybody was as soon as everybody was all ready, while I was ready, it was the time people were like setting the timer or people were like waiting for too long, and I was so nervous and I was so scared to even jump in the water, and I was so cold that I literally pissed in the middle when I literally pissed in the block in the middle of when everyone was getting ready. Like I was just like just I don't know. It was just like cause look, I was like in the block. I was like this, ready. While everyone else is like doing the same exact thing. I was just waiting while I'm getting ready. I'm like. Like I just couldn't, like I just really couldn't like hold it anymore, and I can't even go to the bathroom. There was no time, so and as soon as I was pissing when I was done, then they said go.
You can delay the meet, you know that, right?
Wait, what? They can do that?
You can just put 2 hands up and then just say, hold on, I need to use the bathroom really quickly, really quickly. They'll be mad at you, but like you can totally do that. I've done that like 8 times already.
Oh,
Nice.
well, I'm not doing that because I was there's too much happening all at once. It was like too.
That's basically the sign to them say come over to talk to you, basically, and then you just like they'll come and talk to you.
Do you know what the
Because
most...
yeah.
Connor,
Oh, you're saying?
do you know what the most
Yeah.
nerve-wracking thing was for me?
What was it?
It's either between the 200 IM or the 400 free relay. Because both of those are
Those are
really
fun.
difficult. And like,
Really?
no, it's more nerve-wracking. Like, because if you mess up, you mess everyone else up for the relay. And then for the IM,
Oh,
you have to make
crap.
sure you're good at everything else.
I mean, that's why you don't go last unless you're you have like a positive mind, because if you go last, you're the anchor. That's why we call it the last person the anchor, because not that they're slow,
Oh.
is because so they're the last person that can save you or give you that extra edge.
Yeah.
But that's why we have people go, like, we have the slower people in the middle. Like, you have 2 and 3 in the middle. They're the slower people. You have the fastest people first and last.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the slower people in the middle. Because so we can get the first person can get you a good headroom. So in case we can have the slower people, like, just in case they make a mistake or they go slower, they can be there. And
Yep.
what's it called? And for the last person, they can just cover what you did and get you back in the previous spot you were.
Mm-hmm. I remember one
Yeah.
relay that I was doing. There was probably 5 or 6 other groups, and my group was there was like 2 slow people and a moderately fast person, and then me going last. And the 2 slow people went first. You know, they took their time going, and then the third person, you know, he sped up, and then we were like a quarter lap behind, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I just got in there and I sprinted. I think it was 100. So I sprinted the entire thing, and we caught up to like 2nd or 3rd place.
Yeah.
I think I remember that. Yeah. Or was I there? I can't tell.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know if I
probably
was
were
there. I think I was there. I mean, I anticipated most of the meets. Oh no, I anticipated all the meets, I believe. There's this one time when I was a freshman, when I was in the this was one of my first meets when I was in the swim team as a freshman, where I accidentally screwed up the whole thing because I got confused. Not which one was my block to start and then dive in and then start swimming, but then there's so many dust. Get out of here. So when I was freshman, right, and all that stuff, and my first meet, blah blah blah. I was so confused on when was what time is it, or which. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, hey guys, what time is it, or what's the what's it called? Like, what's the what lap are we on? And my friend's like, it's your turn, go. I'm like, go? Where? Oh, my block's right there. Wait, are you going first? No, you're going first. Wait, am I going? Wait, are you going first? Wait, are you going first? No, I'm not going first. And then there was like a bit of an argument for a bit, and then I was confused. What time or what lap are we all supposed to get ready? And then I completely skipped by mistake the whole way with my whole team, and nobody went by mistake. So yeah, that was like my first meeting.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times I've been there, done that. Like, we've done that all the time where we're just like arguing, like, who's going? Because back then we didn't have an order. Like not back then. Like in club, we didn't have an order to who was like who's first, who's second, who's last. We had to make that order, so we had to keep in mind who has already swam.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And then so basically, me and my team, we would always have arguments like, okay, who's going? It's like, you are. It's like, I just went. It's like, well, who has gone? And it's like, you have gone. Have you gone? It's like, I don't remember. It's like, uh-oh. It's like, how do you not remember? It's like, I don't know. I'm sort of what, I guess. I don't remember. And I was like, okay.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. So basically, yeah, so the order is a lot better now, so it's supposed to be easier to just to keep in mind. That's why. Okay, I have actually a funny story if you guys want to hear it. But,
sure, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. Yeah.
All right, so this is the varsity league champion meet. We're going to we're like the third to last relay, and it's me, another Nathan, and
Oh, not Nathan Garcia's, right? Or is it Nathan? No,
not
another
Garcia.
Nathan.
No, there's like a million out of school.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, back in middle school, there was like millions of Connors. So, well, anyways, go on, Nate.
So there's me, Nathan, and this guy named Kovacs. And then, no, not Kovacs, Chris. I get them mixed up because they're basically the same personality.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember Chris, don't you? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris. Okay. So me, Nathan, and Chris, and then there's this guy named Gage. Gage didn't show up that day.
Oh.
The guy we found to cover him, he needed to use the restroom, and he didn't tell us. So he kind of vanished during his because I'm first, Nathan is second, Chris is third, or no, Nathan's first, I'm second, Chris is third, and then Gage, or the guy who was covering him, was fourth. So I'm just sitting there. I just swam because keep in mind, this is the 200 relay, so they're 50s, so it's just there and back. So it's really, it go by really fast. And then I'm just sitting there, like, okay, who's up next? It's like, I just went, it's like, you're not going? It's like, where's Jose? Jose is in the bathroom. It's like, Jose, get out of the bathroom. It's like, can't right now. It's like, okay, I have to go now. So I ended up swimming 100 during my relay, and we didn't get disqualified because I put a cap on.
You put a cap on?
That's how you basically defeat the refs. I've learned a lot of ways to defeat the refs, so I put a cap on to...
Like a hat?
No, a cap, like
a swim cap. Just like a silicone thing.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
The first one I didn't have a cap on, then the second one I did. I got like a 26 for my 50 for my first one, and then I got like a 30 on my last one. It was a little bit slower, but like, yeah. He got a good time, and Gage now owes me $20.
So wait, what was the funniest? What was the funny story? What was the funniest part?
I had to swim twice because Gage decided to dip, and the guy that was supposed to cover him decided to dip as well during. So yeah, that's how my day was, and I was extremely exhausted.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And wait, why did the other person dipped if he's supposed to take over? Why did he dip? Or what happened?
He had to use the restroom. The guy the Gage, he had a doctor's appointment that apparently we never knew about. So it would have been nice for him to text us, but like, he was in a doctor's office, so.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
We thought
that happens.
Like he said, I'm gonna go get Chick-fil-A. He said, "Oh, bring us back some. Like, bring us chicken nuggies." And then like, he didn't come back. And it was like, we're sad.
Oh.
We sad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Here's one more thing I would like to talk about. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Remember last time with our first episode about
Yeah, I rewatched it.
Oh yeah. Anyway, and there was a topic about like autism or something.
Yeah. About what?
Like one of the. So, remember like in one of our first episodes that I was in, and we were in one of the topics, and the last part of it was like autism, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just to let you know, fun fact: there's actually a thing called spectrum. There's like a spectrum of autisms, and I'm like one of the spectrums, like, and it's one of them is called like Asperger's, where I function just fine like anybody else, like any normal person. I obviously I could walk, I could do things. The only difference though, compared to a normal person with an Asperger's person, is that their senses are hypersensitive. Like they're like. Yeah. They're like one or I think two. No, it can't be two. That'd be too crazy, or maybe two. But it could be like one. It's like 1 times like brighter or higher compared to a normal person's like senses, like their smell, their taste, their eyes, their ears, everything. So for me, like I have a very strong sense of smell. Like I could smell like very strongly, and same thing with my hearings. Like it's actually like 1 times. It's not actually like 1 times louder compared to a normal person.
You know, 1 times.
But the only struggle.
Connor.
1 times is.
1 times is the same as everything else. One times.
Yeah, 1 time
something is just the something.
Okay.
I think you mean 2 times.
2 times, yeah.
3 is 3 because it's 1 times 3. I mean, because you have the 1.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
So oh great. Crap! But now what was I talking? I know I was talking.
You're talking about
like,
sensitivity in your ears.
Yeah. So it's like maybe 2 times like louder, or maybe it's not 2. It could either be 2 times or it's just like the same volume of like a normal person's hearing. The only difference though is like all the background just happens all at once while a person is talking to me. For example, if I never had any conditions I was born with, like just like simply no autism at all, and if I was talking to, let's say, Nathan Garcias, and we were in a place that's like a restaurant where there's like so many loud backgrounds in the background, loud noises in the background. I could simply focus on his voice and ignore all the backgrounds, and I could just simply listen to his voice, right? But with my conditions, all the volumes and all the backgrounds and every noise, even Nathan's voice as a conversation, it all happens all at once. So it'd be kind of I just hear two things all happening at once. For example, this is the volume adjustments. If I never had Asperger's at all, like if I was talking to Nathan in a very loud restaurant, I could hear his voice like right here, while the restaurant's noises are like right here. But with an Asperger's, it's more like this. So it's like all happening all at once. So that's why it's kind of a struggle for a lot of people on the spectrum to kind of like cope with these sensitivities. Same thing with eyesights too, actually. Like, fun fact, it's actually a little bit brighter. Slightly like brighter compared to a normal sense person. Not sense person. No, what the heck? A normal. Crap. A normal. Pretty much like we have like a bit of a bird of prey like ability, which can be very useful for us. And like, I learned a lot about that in this one TED talk I heard from this amazing speaker who's really good. I don't know if. Yeah, I heard it from a tech talk. Who went up with who talked about like facts and talked about a story or something. It was like really good. That's how I kind of learned it. And same thing with intelligence too. Like, a lot of people would be stereotypical or say like, oh, autistic people are like the smartest or something, but that's not true actually. It's same thing with spectrums. They're like, in the spectrums, there's actually a spectrum where there could be incredibly intelligent, smart people in the spectrum of autism, while the other part of the spectrum can be like maybe slow thinking or short-term memory loss. I'm like in the middle. I sometimes have trouble focusing, or have sometimes trouble of like understanding or whatever it is, which is why I always ask sometimes a lot of questions like, oh, what was that thing you were talking about again? Or, oh, what was that funniest part again? Or, oh, wait, hold on, where are we again? That's kind of, that I'm like one of those maybe spectrums. I might be wrong. I'm not saying that it's just facts. Or maybe it's like truth, but just like from studies, like from what studies shown, or from what I believe, I think that's kind of like how it is. But
Yeah.
that's what I was explaining. Yeah.
There's hundreds of examples of people with autism being really smart, or on the spectrum, you know. Like, most famous is Elon Musk. He's on the spectrum.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting. Elon Musk. What is he known for?
I think he has minor Asperger's.
Minor Asperger's. Interesting.
Yeah.
I've heard about him. Yeah, Nate. He owns Tesla.
Yeah,
So,
Tesla, SpaceX.
Wow.
He just owned PayPal. I think he sold it recently.
Mhm.
That, and he have you heard of the new thing called Neuralink?
What was that? I did not.
Have you heard of Neuralink?
Neuralink?
Yeah.
Oh no, I've never heard of that.
So basically, computer mind. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Computer
They put a
mind.
chip in your
Ooh.
brain.
Not pretty much that.
No, it's
Like,
exactly
it
like
doesn't go
that. It goes in your brain.
It's kind of. Well, it doesn't go. Kind
Wait,
of does,
like I puncture a huge hole and then put a chip.
No, it's more
It's
like a
like
surgery.
okay.
They just like they wedge it in there.
no. No,
I'm
okay,
just kidding.
Uh,
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
He's kidding. So, okay, I actually watched a video on how they do this. So, they would get a shot, and then they would, like, because they're trying to make the chip as small as possible, like, maybe this small, so they could put it into, like, a little needle. And so they would inject it into, like, their, like, head here, and it would just sit on, like, it would go pretty far. It wouldn't dent your skull, but it would go pretty far down there to, like, I think, I'm not exactly sure how it works, but it would go pretty far down there, but it wouldn't, like, go into your mind, but it would not involve surgery because that would cost too much money for them to do, because they're trying to make the product easy and available to people, like how Tesla is. So Tesla, like, they give out a car, they make it easy, like they don't want you to pay extra money to like for a surgery, like for like a surgery, that kind of a thing.
Huh?
Like-
But why are they doing? Chips things like I don't think that's necessary. Or what's?
Well,
what's
it's not.
for
It's
it?
Okay.
like VR. It's like
Yeah, so it's a neural link.
Like-
So neural as in like your brain, basically.
Yeah.
So they're trying to
Well,
connect yourself, like your brain, to the internet.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of. That sounds something like what a scary movie would
Oh.
sound like, or one of those sci-fi.
Think about it like The Matrix. You've seen that, right?
Yeah, there you go, The Matrix.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw the newest movie.
What'd you think of it?
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen it yet.
it was good. It wasn't. It's not bad. I actually liked it. I mean, especially the effects. I mean, oh damn, they were amazing. The effects were good. I liked it. I think there was just too many like flashbacks. I mean, it was just kind of like too much flashbacks that were happening all at once. Which, by the way, I heard that from someone's opinion about it. But then again, it's like taking place of like a very big sequel to like everything else from the classics. So I can see why they added like a lot of flashbacks and all this and other stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's a good movie. I mean, I liked it. I mean, one of my favorite movies though. Like, by far, like, the top one favorite is the Joker, like, the newest one, like, the Joker one, where they had, like, this guy who got nominated for, like, Best Acting. I love that movie. Not only that, it hits so hard with, like, how reality could be, like, in the real world, but, like, the acting was just incredible. Incredibly realistic. I liked it. Oh, yeah.
Did you like the storyline, too? Yeah.
Oh, the story was good, too. I mean, oh, no. Everything about it was good. It's just kind of confusing, though, like, what really happened, though, or like, or was it all a dream, or what really happened, or did they really linked very well to what the Batman series really was? That's one of my biggest questions. But yeah. Oh, anyways, wait, you were saying something, Nathan? Like, so why are they putting chips in people's heads? That doesn't sound.
Oh,
why are
basically
they
just
doing
to connect people to the internet. So, think about it like in your device, like a phone. In your head.
That doesn't sound. I don't
Or
know
like
why
an
they're
Alexa.
doing this. Hey, Nate. Oh, Nate.
It's like a reason, the reason because like electric cars, like they're just trying to advance in technology. They're just trying to like make everything easier. Like that's what their goal is in life. Like that's what people do. They're trying to make something easier.
Advanced.
It's just innovation.
Yeah, advanced technology and advanced humanity as a whole.
Yeah.
That sounds. Man, that's.
Yeah. Well, here's
like a new step of
here's a good
evolution.
example.
Wait, you were saying, Nate?
Here's a good example on how the Neuralink would work. So basically, because it's owned by Elon, so it's going to work with Tesla. So when you have the Neuralink, you're going to be able to drive the car without touching it at all, because it's going to be hooked up to your mind. So it's going to be a faster response time, right?
Huh. Wait, but then what if I was driving without holding anything or the wheel while the chip is in my head, just driving, just in my mind, while the car is actually moving with the capability of my mind? What if I think of something totally different, or a thought comes in my mind that might be inappropriate, or something randomly, or something I accidentally come up with a weird thought, and then the car actually reacts to that thought and kills somebody? What if that actually happens? Like, for example, like, out of complete nowhere, I was, like, thinking, oh, I hate someone, I want to kill this guy, I hate him. I'm having a bad day, but then my car reacts to that feeling, and then accidentally runs over to another car, or hits somebody. What if that happens?
Okay,
Or what if I judge somebody, and then when I accidentally judge, the car's just gonna like run to that person? Like that doesn't sound.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah.
Here's how I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about this, but it's gonna be the car is self.
I'm sorry. I just keep imagining. You said that they can control a Tesla, with their mind, right?
Yeah.
I'm imagining someone doing it like an RC car. Just getting out of the car, driving in a parking lot, just they're just standing by themselves and then they're driving the car. Just completely remotely.
So, do you want me to explain how I think it's gonna work? Well,
Sure. Yeah, I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be like it's self-driving. So basically, like what you're saying, I wouldn't do it because have you ever been inside of a Tesla or?
Yes, I've been inside a Tesla.
You've been in my car. Right?
Yes, I know.
All right, so if you're aware of, because Tesla is like they're known for their safety features as like of right now, so they're trying to advance their safety features like with their autopilots, because when they have Neuralink, they don't want people to you're not gonna be able to go left, right, left, right. It's gonna be like a command, like I want to go left, and then it's gonna add it to the direction to where you want to go left. Like you want to, I want to make a lane change. It's gonna make the lane change when it's appropriate to. That's the whole point, because they want to like inevitably remove the steering wheel, like and all that stuff.
Interesting. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Again, I don't know if I don't know if it's gonna be a necessary idea to like have literally a chip stuck into your head forever just for a car, and then it's gonna be like as soon as I accidentally think of something wrong, but I don't. You know how like we humans sometimes like think of something that's like considered wrong what we think about, but we don't actually do them. Like for example, oh, I want to kill somebody, but in reality I'm not gonna do it, but my mind just thinks something like that. What if I if I was driving a car, if I was having a bad day, if I was thinking bad thoughts, what if that car reacts to it, or in this case, how is it gonna? I mean, that's just kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So have you ever played Sims before?
Have I played what?
Have you ever played the game Sims before?
Simps?
Sims.
Like yeah,
Sims?
Sims. Like okay, I don't think you have.
No, I haven't.
It's like a task. Okay, so it's like a task list. So basically, you think of where you want to go. I want to go to Target. Okay, it's gonna generate the route, and then you're gonna be like, okay, new task, turn left. It's gonna check the route to see if it's gonna turn left. It will make the command, but it's not gonna be like, okay, bird. It's not gonna go flying. It's after the bird. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna continue to the destination. That's how I think it's gonna work. I have no idea, honestly, how it's gonna work because I do not know really anything about. Garcia would probably know a little bit more than I would, but I don't. But that doesn't sound like his field of science, so.
I haven't been paying attention to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe next time I'll.
Anything else?
happens. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Next time? Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys are interested in talking about?
I mean, that was actually interesting to talk about. That thing we were. Yeah, that was really interesting. I just hope when we advance, I just hope we don't turn this world into like robotic society where there's gonna be no Mother Nature at all, and then it's just gonna only be like too many futuristics, whatever is gonna go on. That's kind of like my big, like not fear, but like just kind of like a bit of a worry of like what the future might hold.
I have a strong feeling that won't happen. Like, really strong feeling.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
I have a strong feeling that it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know that
yeah.
because I've watched a documentary, like this was one about Elon Musk too.
Oh.
They have a robot, and Tesla actually has a robot now. Because
Wow.
you think Tesla is a car company, right?
Yeah, that's what I've known for.
Okay,
Or
so-
not. Sorry, that's what I've heard about mostly.
Tesla
yeah.
is actually a robotics company. Not many people know this, but Tesla's a robotics company, and Tesla is making robots. Like they actually have robots, but the thing is, Elon literally takes it as a joke as well. He doesn't want it to be like self-automation. Like he
Wait,
wants
sorry.
it to...
Is it cool if you could like go closer to the mic? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But he thinks he doesn't want it to be fully automation because he wants the robots still to rely on humans. So that's why he's like, I'm making robots because like the robot they currently have right now, it can only run 5 miles like an hour. It can't jump. It can't do anything crazy. It can't like hurt somebody. It's physically impossible to unless it like you drop it on somebody. But that would be without the robot's knowledge.
Yeah.
So they're designing robots to be reliant on humans. So because they don't want the robots to be unreliant on humans to take over. Because like if you've seen a species, humans like for example humans, they took over. Like over stuff. That's because we took over the animal world. We took over the lizards,
yeah.
stuff. We took over that. They don't want that. They don't want that same process to happen with robots. The robots to take over the humans.
Oh yeah, that just like in the movies or just like in the just in the conceptions, all that stuff. Yeah, yeah. Was that right? I don't know, but yeah. Go on.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the robots that they're designing right now, they're not designed to hurt anybody. Like they are working on. They have a dog robot. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called Spot.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen those.
It's like the big yellow. It's like a yellow robot that it's like for search and rescue missions. They will go out into rough terrain, and they will just send the robot. The robot will just look for stuff. It will carry medical aid. inside of it, so it can administer it to the patient that is injured. So they're designing robots not to like overtake us because they're not giving that level of power. Unless somebody were to design a robot with that level of power, it's not going to happen. It would be very hard.
Unless someone's like, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe evil and wants to like advance in and just kind of like wipe out humanity, which is never gonna happen. Which might not. I don't know. I mean, who would think it that way?
But yeah. That's why they're building in these robots safeguards so they can't do that. That's why the robots are physically not designed to do that. So you would have to tamper with the robot to do that. You have to physically tamper with it, and it will probably not work like that. So yeah.
Interesting.
Darcy, do you
Wow.
have anything to say on this?
Excuse me?
Do you have anything to say on this part?
No, I think. Are you talking to me or Connor?
No, you can go.
Yeah.
You can go, Nathan. You can go, Nathan. I don't mind.
I was just thinking about a video I watched like a week or two ago. It was about one of the laws of robotics. Basically, just like the robot can't choose to hurt someone. Only what it's been programmed to do. So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, this is one of my favorite kind of topics, or one of my favorite types of conversations I love to hear. Like, you know me, I always like to hear and talk about deep thinking, like stuff, like deep questions, deep conversations, or feature stuff. Oh no, oh yeah, this is interesting. I love it. Oh yeah.
We should have an in-depth topic about paradoxes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You should.
Maybe some other time,
We
though.
should get a...
Yeah.
We know somebody that could talk about that stuff, if you know what I mean, Garcia. We know somebody that could talk about that stuff.
Yes, does he go to our school?
Yep.
I think I might know who you're
He
talking
is
about.
on a water polo, and he has black hair. I don't know how else to describe him.
Oh, yes.
He was at Disneyland today. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I've tried getting him on
Is there
multiple times.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you guys are interested in talking about?
Well, we did cover up a bit of autism, and we also did cover up
Robotics.
what I am and what you guys are, and then
Yeah.
what else did we
Okay.
cover? Not
We
cover. What else did we talk about?
We've covered a lot of things.
Yeah.
And we talked about my YouTube channel a bit, and
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, one last question. Connor, what are you expecting? Like, what are some things that we can expect in the future from you? Like new games, new music, whatever you got. Go for it.
Oh, sorry. Say that again, because the voice thing.
Yeah, sorry.
It's totally fun.
Yeah, it's fine. What can we expect from you in the future? Like, do you have anything? New games, new music, new anything? Just what do you have planned for the future?
Well, the one thing you can expect the most is definitely more soundtracks coming up. Like in fact, I was actually just music composing just now, and actually, no, it was. I mean, I already. It's actually already done. I just need to simply like add more instruments and more effects to it, and then like post it all into my SoundCloud profile, and then boom, that's where I finished one of my soundtracks. And I'll be posting more that's based on my project or my friend's project as a team, or just for fun in general. So that's what you can mostly expect from me or from my creations. And what games you might expect that I might make or with somebody. For me, there's this one game I am trying to work on that's mainly for my Discord server or community. And it's pretty much like a walking around map showcasing kind of game where there's like two teleporters where you go to the lobby world where it's like a different planet where it's like everything's blue, which is also based on which by the way, that video you saw, that's like a special 100 subscribers video. That was actually the character that was like just there, like standing and enjoying the view. That was actually taking place in one of my maps I designed for my showcasing games. So that's what you could expect on you can expect on like a showcase game, and then in the future you might expect a zombie story game that's very ambitious with me and my friend that I'm working on as not a co-founder, but like the biggest contributor. Like I've been a voice actor. I have a lot of talents. I've been voice acting. I've been music composing, map designing, character designing, concept arts, all that stuff. In fact, I've also been drawing a concept art. But back to the topic. What you can expect mostly is just soundtracks. In this case, musics I'm making. But yeah, that's like the only thing you might expect on the most. But games wise, definitely that map showcasing game, which by the way I'm not really too motivated on, but we'll work on eventually. And then you'll expect like a zombie story game, and then an RB game that you saw, I bet, in the
I saw that.
developer logs. But yeah,
Well, that was very, very interesting, Connor.
thank you.
Yeah,
I'm glad to be in this podcast. I've always liked to try new things. Like I've always wanted to like be in a music band, play some music for everybody, or a concert, or even be in a podcast. Like that actually means a lot. I always want to be like. I wonder if I could hear myself in Spotify. Is that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have your I think you were episode 7 from. What
Yeah. Or I think it was 6, 5. I don't know.
It might be.
Yeah.
It's one of those. You were episode 13 actually.
Ooh, 13. Oh, so there was a lot of people then. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also followed you guys in Spotify and YouTube, I believe.
Thank you for that.
Of course. I mean, I've always liked to be welcomed and invited into these new things like podcast and stuff like that. Actually, that's awesome. I've always wanted to do stuff like this. I appreciate it, you guys.
Yeah. Well.
Oh wait, one more question actually before we might wrap this up.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I might have asked you. I think I might have told you guys last episode. But what made you want to make this whole podcast thing or the Telling Network? Like, where did you get the whole idea from? Like, what made you want to continue this and like whatever? Or where did you guys get the idea to make such things?
We were kind of just bored, and we just wanted to do something fun. So
I sprung that to Garcia. I was like, "Yo, you want to do something fun? I have an idea. Let's do a podcast." And you were kind of like, what's that?"
no, what?
You kind of knew what it was. But like, you kind of didn't know what you were getting yourself into.
Yeah.
Once you kind of started.
Yep. And then we decided to make a network, which we're working on the other two.
Yeah, I have a bunch of ideas for the other 2 channels. Like we have the studio channel where I'm planning to like make clips from the podcast, like sus moments, like the stuff we've said throughout the podcast, like for like Garcia. I'm currently working on that.
Yeah.
I have about 5 episodes that I have like clips from of you saying little suspicious things. It's about 10 minutes long already, but nothing to worry about.
Yeah, the studio is basically just fun stuff, maybe like memes, meme reactions or something, or gameplay or something.
Yeah.
Just fun stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the live channel, which I'm still just trying to come up with ideas.
Yeah.
And what's a network for? What's the difference? Like, why do you guys have a network, or what do you?
So the network is basically so it's like branches. That's what we have. Like the podcast is a branch from the network. We have the studio branch from the network. Our TikTok is a branch from the network. Instagram branch from the network. We all post different content on it, but they all like somewhat relate to each other. Like the lab stuff, we will talk about science stuff in the podcast. Like back then, we used to have like an educational segment. Garcia,
dude, this is awesome. That's awesome.
Maybe we might get back to the educational segment. I just haven't really thought of anything.
Yeah,
that's cool.
We might start doing those again. The studio channel we'll talk about games. We'll go with like people like you. We'll talk about like what you've been doing like with games. Ask your opinion on, like the games. And then we'll go with like music creators and we'll talk to them about stuff. And then we'll ask like TikTok creators like Mathis or Mats, whatever you call it. We asked her because she was a music creator and she was a current TikTok person. We asked her opinion on stuff. And for example, Shop Taylor Lynn, she was a small business creator, so we asked her a few things on that stuff. Recommendations on starting a business, what her story's been like through her whole process, stuff like that. So yeah, we're just doing this mainly to have fun and just spread the word of other people.
Yeah.
Like
That's cool.
we're not getting anything out of this. Just like
So you're just doing this completely for fun. You're not even like just getting money or anything.
No?
no, that's why we don't pay you guys because we don't get paid either.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense. You know,
Yeah.
I'm really excited for what the future holds for you guys about this
Yeah.
telling podcast. Who knows? Maybe you might actually become famous, where you might be one of those studios where you might be like one of those top podcasts that people hear every day. That'd be that'd be
That'd be
awesome.
That would be.
That'd be pretty
Yeah,
funny.
that would be amazing. In fact, I would love to be a part of it too. Like this is beautiful. I like it. Oh, next time when we ever meet together, if that's possible, is it cool if we could like react to like gameplay videos, like maybe like one of my videos or other videos?
Dude, we could
We
totally
could do that
it,
as a studio episode.
Yeah, we could totally do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Nice.
so down for this stuff with you guys. We just need the time, just dates, and then once we start getting stuff in, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm so down for this stuff.
Oh, the first episode of the Lab channel might be a Rocket League video. Because
Oh, yeah,
Nate and I are trying to do, like, kind of just, like,
Yeah,
looking at the bots, seeing how they do.
how they react.
Yeah.
Let's not say too much more about that because then it's gonna basically sum up the entire video.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I didn't say
yeah.
too much about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet the video is like almost. I bet this whole thing we've been doing is like an hour and 42 minutes long.
Right
It's
now,
probably
we're,
like 40 minutes.
we're at a, we're
Yeah,
at, a,
definitely 40 minutes. Yeah, 40
we're at
minutes.
an hour and 34 minutes.
34.
Oh,
Dang.
an hour and 30 minutes.
So
Oh wait, will you keep this part where we were just ending the conversation? Because that one was actually like, I think it was pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah, we should keep like most parts, I believe. Maybe we should keep the parts that are.
I don't think we're gonna cut anything really.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
The cutting is normally just, you know, if it's
like-
something we really can't have in the episode.
yeah, like some like extensive cursing or
Oh yeah. Oh
like,
yeah.
if
Yeah.
you're just like going on a tangent on something like just like really really bad. We can't really put that in, but like most of the stuff,
Yeah.
like everything we talked about is pretty much fine with like what I'm aware of. That,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even curse either. All I said was crap. That's all I said. But there wasn't any other.
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. I wasn't any other. None of those words. All right. Well, I forgot my other question. But anyways, that was. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really love this. I'm really happy that I'm in a podcast or involved with something. You know, that's awesome. Oh wait. Oh, one more question. One more question. Just one more question.
Last
Will you?
question.
Last question. Sorry, I know it's been too long.
Yeah.
But last question. Will you be able to also add my social media links? Like,
That's what we
Yeah.
do. Yeah, we'll add your SoundCloud. If you want me to add a Roblox game or something. Yeah,
yes.
message us your socials.
Oh no. Oh,
and
the games. Oh no. You could just leave those aside. No,
Alright.
they're not even finished.
message us your socials, and we will totally add you to it.
So how does this work? I send you a link, like in the DMs or in the
Message us on Discord about it, just your things, and that's pretty much it.
Oh,
Alright.
sweet. Okay.
Thank you guys for watching, and this has been a very, very interesting podcast, like a few episodes, and I would totally recommend watching both parts. If you've only watched this part, I recommend going to the first part or going to the second part, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a very, very fun episode.
Thank you,
Alright.
and thank you for inviting me. That really means a lot.
Alright.
It means a lot.